talk about the DL men in the church. Let's talk about how I was sleeping with pastors and bishops. Hey. Yes, Lord. Hey. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? They talking about this a blouse. This is a man's shirt. This does not look like no blouse, do it? No. So look better and talk. Bitch, you are not famous. You are not known. Coming out no damn house. Talking about where the money reside. Where the money. Bitch, please. I'm not going to argue with you. Please. Stop bringing these niggas to my house.
Stop bringing these niggas to my house.
Hold me, please. 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 Hold me, please.
I just want to wake up and listen to her just sing to me. I don't know.
She sounds like Mariah Carey.
Sound like Mariah Carey?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay.
That's a compliment.
So. Okay, all right, that's what's up. So, somebody else who is actually very talented but tends to always be in the headlines for the wrong reasons is Miss B. Simone.
I'm sick of that thing.
Exactly, right? So B. Simone is a talented comedian, actress. You know, every now and then she like
giving her too much credit.
I mean, she is though, and every now and then she like to put out a song, but for some reason her timing is always off. So is no question of the fact that B. Simone and God rest her soul, Jackie O, the wife and mother of his kids, the DC Young Fly, passed away last week.
Correct.
And due to complications from plastic surgery, and her and B. Simone were very close. They had podcasts together, things of that nature. So of course, everybody grieves in their own way, right? Some people, of course, DC hasn't said anything, and this is a very touchy situation. All right?
It's more than touchy. It's sad.
So B. Simone posts on her story yesterday, and she says, "If you're not on my close friends, you're not going to see much of my life during this time. Close friends, I love you. Thank you for being a safe space." And then she puts a link to her close friends. Many people receive that as, her using the dead to promote her close friends.
She definitely was. And if you did not know, Shorty, the Wildin' Out in our group text, they dragged her so bad in that text. So you're not making this up. And did DC respond to her? No. But he did respond. He did actually talked about what happened, since his wife passed away.
Oh, he said it in the chat?
Correct. And a lot of people in the comments, including the executives, said it was very unsensitive. So she might be losing her job.
Well, I just think the timing, right? Different people grieve different ways. But for you right now to say, you're not going to see much of my life right now during this time. So when you say during this time, you make it seem like you're referring to this time of, what's going on.
So, she knew exactly what she was doing.
Yeah, so then for you to put a link, like to make people pay to see you grieve. Now, you have some people coming to her defense saying she's been promoting her close friends. They got a book club and this is about the book and, but I just think it's the timing, man. Timing is everything. So for you to do that right now when really all you've been talking about, or not talking about is the Jackie O situation.
She wasn't nice to me for the last 2 seasons on Wildin' Out.
She wasn't nice to you? Well, Drew, were you nice to her? Because let me just say this, Drew. You sometimes aren't nice to people. So
it's nice not that, Shorty. I have a protection. Okay? If I see you, I might speak. The thing is, I want to get your energy real fast.
Well, let me ask you something real quick, right? Because and you just said it was wrong, but you are somebody who also makes money. A lot of money through social media. And, a lot of it is about timing, right? You even talk to me about moments when you go viral and stuff. It's like, oh, I got to do this right now because what, right?
Correct.
So do you think that's kind of...
It was a motive behind it.
It was a motive, okay.
And it was not the right time. I did, out of respect, I took my post down because remember I told you, I lost $5,000?
Yeah, when you when it happened. Oh, you saying the post about the surgery? That's
correct.
Right.
And I had to post it the next day.
Talk about that. What happened? So after she passed away from the surgery, you posted a picture from your surgery.
Correct.
And people thought it was insensitive.
People thought that, dang, you just posted about press to the family and you work with him. How dare you post that? And I was like, and I emailed the company back. I was like, hey, it's not the time. I got a little backlash. I'm not trying to get in the blogs. I have to take this down.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, you just won't get paid for this month. I'm like, you know what? Sure.
Okay. So I mean, and
I love my money now.
And don't we all? But it's like we in a time where everything is public.
She always does things for attention, even when we don't even have to be on set, shorty.
Yeah.
And she's doing something to even get Nick attention,
right?
Even to get, and you never know, she probably want him.
Well, this is my thing, right? Because I mean, you do things for attention, right? You do things because you know you.
But I don't need Nick attention. If I want it, I can text him.
Well, I mean, for whoever's attention, like at what? Because you know they say that's the new drug right there. Attention is the new drug.
Correct.
Like everybody's addicted to getting attention. At what point do you draw the line? I just want to kind of like open the lines up. Like, do you feel kind of where B. Simone is coming from, or do you feel like that was insensitive? Do you feel like the timing was off, or do you just feel like everybody right now at a time is just where like everybody?
The timing was off, and she was being thirst.
314-659-1041. 314-659-1041 because people.
Girl, unblock me so I can read you.
Oh, she got you blocked.
Oh, absolutely, and she got my phone number blocked too.
Oh, wow, Drew. What did you do?
We'll talk about it next break.
Okay.
On Hot 104.1.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, right about now, it is time to act. Andrew.
You know it.
You know it. On this hump day, we done made it to the middle of the week already, so let's tap into the mind of Brother Andrew Caldwell. If you have something that you have going on, or you may have seen some online, or your homeboy, or homegirl, a family member going through a situation, and you want Andrew Caldwell.
And you guys are going through a lot, and
Yeah.
you guys see a lot, and you guys experience a lot.
If you want him to, give his insight, send it into the email.
Hello, producer. Anyway,
axandrew@odyssey.com. I did that because you didn't let me finish, so I just figured we just cutting each other off today.
Yeah, we are.
axandrew@odyssey.com. It's axandrew@odyssey.com. Okay, Drew, are you ready?
Yeah, hold on. Can you guys get me some coffee, please? Okay.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the help.
Who are you even talking to?
I need coffee.
All right, so this one comes from a male listener. Andrew, can you please help me in describing what the definition of taking, quote unquote, taking care of my kids actually is? I asked this question because of my current situation. I have 2 kids, 12 and 14, and my children's mom has run my name through the mud telling people that I don't take care of my kids. The real deal is I have been paying child support and helping out with the kids from the beginning. I have them 2 weekends out the month, but she is always asking for more money, more time, more clothes, more shoes. It has gotten worse since I've got a new female friend. She is the one that didn't want to be in a relationship with me. Now she's making my life a living hell. Advice needed.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, buddy. How are you?
Hey, buddy.
So, let me just say this. Thank you for taking care of your children. She might not feel like that you're taking care of, but they're 12 and 14. They're grown. I mean, they're not grown, but they're getting up they're in teenager years.
Okay.
They're getting up there. They're in youth. And you have them 2 weekends out of a month. Okay. You're paying money. So my best thing is she's bitter. Okay. She's bitter. And what she's trying to do is she's trying to throw in your face that you're not taken care of. Maybe you should ask her, two weekends out of a month is not enough to see my father.
So you said so.
I will want to see them every week or every 2 weeks.
Okay, so that's where you lost me. So is he doing a good
He's doing a good job,
but
he's not seeing them that much. 2 weekends out of a month, that's a very long time.
That's not enough time?
That's not enough time.
Okay. Jesus, you're losing. Okay, I'm confused.
I should lose you.
Well, I'm confused.
Okay. Okay.
So is he being
Listen, Linda.
Okay.
How in the heck I'm confusing you?
Well, because first you say he doing a good job.
No, he's doing a good job, but
then
he's
you
not
say
doing
2 weekends ain't enough.
He's doing a good job of paying child support because he doesn't have a balance. The thing is, he's providing for them, but he's not sending them enough time. Are you getting it now?
So I guess
Put your dang on thinking cap in, shorty. You gotta put it on.
what I'm trying.
You have to think before you speak.
What I'm trying here, but what I'm saying is, so does that fall under? So him seeing his kids 2 weekends a month, would you consider that taking care of his kids, or would you consider that, doing the minimal? Like
I would say doing the minimum. That's kind of slacking, even though he's paying. Because I know a lot of people that pay child support. That don't mean he's spending enough time or going baseball or football or taking the kids to lunch or taking the kids to dinner, taking them to bowling or Six Flags. You have to do activities with your child, especially if you have boys, because you want them to grow up to be boys and not Shirley.
Grow to be men. Yeah, for
correct.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
You don't want Mike to turn Shirley. You don't want Jennifer turn, as Mike.
All right. Well,
because a lot that's a lack of in a lot of the households right now that doesn't have enough father figures in the house.
For sure.
And that's why a lot of things are changing, and that's why kids are changing, because a woman can only do so much. A woman cannot teach a man to be a man.
No, for sure. I think that
she's strong, but she can't do that much.
She can be a strong woman, but no matter how, you can't teach a man
and
how
you
to
got
be a
these
man.
boyfriends and these husbands. They're saying they're there for the child, but when they get married, they barely hanging out with the child.
Yeah, no, they ain't there for the child. They there for the cutty.
Mm-hmm. Meow.
So we're gonna ask you, right? Can we do that?
Yes.
2 weekends out the month. If the father is saying that that's when he get the kids, is that enough? Is that cool? Does that sound like the situation with you and your baby daddy, or vice versa? Is he doing a decent job, or he ain't doing enough? 4-1. Good morning.
Good morning. I want to talk about the dad only having the kids every other weekend.
Okay, what you think about it?
Well, I honestly feel like if you go to court and they put you on child support, visitations are made that way to every other weekend. So he's doing the only best he could do by being there when the courts are mandating him to be there. If he really wanted to,
girl, how do you know this order? Did you sign the order? The order could have said just pay child support. Tell me your order, girl.
Mine's the same way. Every other weekend, and he pays child support.
Girl, everybody's order is not the same now, from experience, boo-boo.
Most of them are, though. The average mom or dad that's out of the picture normally gets their kids every other weekend. That's 2 weekends a month normally.
Okay, so you say you think he's doing enough. We want to know from you. We're going to continue it before we get to the mix.